Hey YouTube, I was just recording a video and then I lost the signal and someone called me, but I'm gonna go ahead and recap on it. I'm gonna do a follow-up to my Lamictal experience, as I've had a lot of people asking me questions about that. First, I just want to throw a couple things out there. I don't believe that medication should be the first line treatment. I don't believe in medication. I spent the last few years trying everything but that, and I've seen hundreds of people, and I've talked to hundreds of people that have gotten better from nutritional therapy, lifestyle change, and those things have actually gotten me probably 50-60% better, to the point where I can function and work and drive and do so many things I never could do before. And also the reason why I looked into Lamictal was as a result of a theory, not really a theory, but the thought that I have high glutamate levels, and that is because I was on Xanax for a very long time, and Xanax can wreak havoc on your GABA receptor. So instead of trying to increase GABA, which I was doing with gabapentin, I thought, well, maybe I can hit it from the other side, heal myself that way. And I've looked into natural modalities such as glutathione, and I'm going to experiment with those in the future. But right now I wanted to try to get off of the gabapentin and see if I could find a less sedating drug that could kind of do the same thing and not work within my GABA receptor. So that's sort of why, I started the Lamictal. And I had reached a point too, with trial and error of supplements, where it was really affecting my relationship and my ability to function. So I kind of gave in. Anyway, a lot of people out there, maybe experiencing the same thing, but there are a lot of other things you can try first. So anyway, that being said, oh, and also, like I said, medication pretty much ruined my brain, so now I'm relying on medication to heal my brain. So it's sort of, I don't want anyone to go down the road of putting chemicals in their brain, and if they haven't yet, then I always plead with them to try other modalities first. Okay, and I'm not a doctor, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I don't know your situation, obviously, if you're in a life-threatening situation, suicidal tendencies and that sort of thing. Don't use my advice and my experience to kind of overlay it onto your life, because certainly I don't know what you're going through and what your personal experience is. Okay, so high glutamate levels I was trying to reduce, and I got on the Lamictal, and I started having some side effects such as burning ears and some flu-like symptoms. I had a lot of flu-like symptoms. It really felt like I had the flu, and that was in the sort of initial stages of it. I had some minor rashes, which I was worried were Seymour-Johnson syndrome, but turns out that it wasn't. So as it sits now, I haven't got above 50 milligrams, which is a very low dose relative to what they say is a therapeutic dose of 150 to 200. So I think it affects my sleep negatively, but I can't be too sure, because and something I forgot to say earlier is I do suffer from a chronic pain condition of the bladder, which I have a lot of videos on. So that's also partially why I want to try the Lamictal. It works on the nerves, so sort of maybe help me out in both arenas. So yeah, I feel that it's helped, not cured me. I like to say that I got myself to be 60-70% better, and maybe the Lamictal has put me into another 10%. It's a very subtle difference, but I feel this slight connectedness, enough obviously that I'm staying on it and considering upping the dosage. I don't want to go too high. 100 would probably be my max. I've never been there before, and every time I up the dose, I do feel increased side effects. I'm very sensitive to stuff too, so I'm gonna keep on trying the meds and see how I feel. And a lot of people seem to do really well on it. Some people not so much, but it's given me a sort of clarity and also taken me out of this volatile zone where I was just very irritable and get angry really quickly. I find myself a little bit more relaxed and able to cope with things now, which is one of the main reasons I want to take it, because I would kind of snap really quickly at my wife or something. I'd get really upset about things. A lot of that has to do with my pain though. If I'm in a lot of pain, I can be snappy, but the Lamictal has made a difference, a positive difference, and I hate to say that. And I mean, I'm glad, but like I said, I don't want to be on it. There's a lot of other videos too addressing the fact that we have extreme deficiencies in ourselves, and those deficiencies are from the lifestyles we lead, and I'm working on those, which are really the root cause of most mood disorders. High sugar intake, chemicals, MSG, petroleum, pesticides, all those things that we're putting in chemical, and on the other end of the spectrum, we're not putting in anything good. The stuff we need, the vitamins, the minerals, the nutrients, fish and omega-3s and good oils. We're doing the exact opposite of what the brain needs to heal from depression. We're doing the exact opposite, and doctors very rarely even mention these things. So we're probably suffering from extreme adrenal issues, adrenal fatigue, adrenal insufficiency. We're suffering from deficiencies in B vitamins and SAMe and inositol, imbalance of neurotransmitters. There's a lot going on that just one single chemical isn't going to address, and actually antidepressants and anticonvulsants, they deplete alcar and other important vital nutrients. Really, the brain will heal itself if we just give it what it needs. In my case, I feel like I have residual damage from the Xanax, so not that I'm saying I'm a lost cause, but there are a lot of deficiencies that you need to grasp a hold of. You need to change your life. You need to read the right books, talk to the right doctors to really get a foothold of your situation. And even if you start to feel better on a medication, it's a really good opportunity to start getting out, getting sunlight, social interaction, working on the core concepts of healing, getting the proper nutrients and protein, high quality protein, avoiding the fast food and the carbs and the grains and all the anti-nutrients. So heal the deficiencies and you'll get better. Like I said, I've seen a very high increase or decrease of symptoms based off of lifestyle factors personally, and I've seen it in other people. So anyway, Lamictal, yes, I've had some success with it, and so far it's doing pretty well. I want to come off of it when I can, and after I really conquer these deficiencies, and I will. So anyway, good luck. I'm pulling up to work right now, and I'll be shooting other videos. God bless you.